Breaking news: after 11 years at the helm, Target CEO Brian Cornell will step down on February 1st, 2026, amid ongoing struggles to reverse sluggish sales and regain customer trust. Cornell, who extended his tenure beyond the traditional retirement age, will transition into the role of executive chair. His successor, longtime COO Michael Fidelke, a 20-year Target veteran known for modernizing the supply chain, expanding digital offerings, and driving operational efficiencies. Target's recent results reflect the challenge. Comparable sales are down nearly 1.9%, and net income plunged 21%. In 8 of the past 10 quarters, sales have been flat or declining. Customers have pulled back amid broader economic pressures, and a wave of negative headlines, including backlash over reduced DEI efforts and Pride merchandise, has triggered boycotts and damaged brand perception. The appointment of Fidelke signals a renewed focus from within. The board has emphasized his role in launching the Enterprise Acceleration Office, a multi-year initiative designed to ramp up agility, innovation, and speed in merchandising and customer experience. Analysts are cautiously optimistic, but wonder if an internal promotion can spark the fresh momentum the retailer needs. Ultimately, this leadership change comes at a critical juncture for Target. Reclaiming its signature blend of style, value, and brand loyalty will be a high-stakes test for Fidelke. Will he revive the Target charm that once defined the company's identity and restore it as a shopping destination everyone wants to visit? We follow breaking news, so follow us and subscribe to stay current.
Brian Cornell is stepping down as Target CEO after 11 years amid ongoing backlash and declining sales. Target has lost over $12 billion in market value following consumer reactions to its controversial marketing decisions and the subsequent retreat from those initiatives, which angered both sides of the political spectrum. As the company faces its third consecutive quarter of falling sales and internal leadership tensions, longtime executive Michael Fidelke has been appointed to take over.
Oh, wow. Target CEO of 11 years has resigned? And just in case you've been lost in the sauce, we've been boycotting Target for some months now because they decided to not support the DEI program. And I would say this is a successful boycott. Personally, I didn't want the man to lose his job, but I definitely dialed back on how often I went to Target because I don't want to support nobody that don't support me. So this is a prime example of how much power we actually have. These corporations and banks and the government and the media, they team up to try to exploit us because they think we don't know any better. But when we know better, we do better.
We have some news right now. Target CEO is stepping down after 11 years. Why? Primarily because sales for the company have slumped. It looks like your boycotts, well, they're working. A lot of people questioned whether or not boycotting Target because Target decided to roll back its DEI practices would work, and it's clear that it is. I mean, I got several tips way back in February and March when it was first happening of stores seeing less employees, managers telling me there are less sales coming in at individual stores, and now we're seeing the results of it because Target sales this year have really plummeted. The company is facing significant backlash for rolling back its DEI practices and protections, and now it's forced the CEO of the company to literally step down. This is a major development, and we'll see what this new CEO that Target picked, whether or not that new CEO will change the way it's been done and bring back the DEI practices and potentially put an end to the boycotts. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Spread the word. Follow along for all the news you need to know about. More to come very soon.
Wow, well, I guess boycotting actually does work because Target just announced that Brian Cornell, their CEO, is stepping down after 11 years in the role. Obviously, this year, he faced immense backlash for dismantling Target's DEI programs. They faced a lot of issues with tariffs and just general poor performance of sales. So don't let anyone tell you that boycotting doesn't work. And Mr. Brian, Fafo.
Hey guys, let's talk about the Target CEO stepping down. This is that up around and find out scenario that we were just waiting for. It's a good hypothesis to say, do we just ban DEI from our strategy and see what happens? Well, this is what happens. People respond, people react, people challenge, and you effed around and found out. So this is why I thought it was ridiculous to completely ban DEI. Absolutely ridiculous. It's one thing to say we went too far in one direction on DEI, but then to go like in the opposite direction and go way too far on the other side, no. Both of them were ridiculous. So yeah, hopefully others learn from this.
Target CEO has just resigned after being there for 11 years. 11 years. Imagine in a course of 8 months, you make a decision to go ahead and follow that man in the office and you lose over the course of 3 quarters, 10% of your income. $12 billion has been lost due to Target removing their diversity, equity, and inclusion policies from their company. Baby, and Christmas is not even here. Pastor Jamal told y'all what to do to get us back, and y'all refused. Y'all thought doing a campaign with Kai Cenat was gonna fix everything. That boy is not Black American. He is Caribbean, Haitian. He's not Black American. So y'all fucked up there. And y'all also went to Al Sharpton. Come on now, be for real. He damn sure was not going to get us to move. Y'all better find y'all a new CEO, get y'all a new fucking think tank, and get the guidelines that Pastor Jamal Bryant put up and get them moving. Or y'all going to be really fucked up come Christmas time. Oh no, it only takes 30 days for a habit to become part of your life. And we have grown accustomed to not going to Target. Y'all wasn't that fucking special. Get it together.
Well, we all knew this was coming. Hey guys, it's your girl Gentray Hay, and it comes to no surprise that the CEO of Target, Brian Cornell, is stepping down after 11 years because he probably doesn't have a choice, okay? After the whole DEI debacle, Target sales have been plummeting and investors have been pulling out. And I just recently saw that Ulta is pulling away from them, which I'm kind of sad about because it was just such a twofer. Target, why do you have to go mess it up for everybody? You know, Ulta and Target together was like a dream for a girl, but you just out here tripping. So now he's stepping down, and I don't really know what that means for the company, because at this point, unless somebody's going to come in and be like, hey, we're putting things the way they were, you know, I don't know. And people are not so forgiving either. So there are people that will probably never shop at Target again just because they did it. But this does not come as a surprise. You lose money, you lose your job. So I hope it was worth it.
Interesting news. Your boycotts have been successful. The CEO of Target has announced that he will be stepping down from his position later this year as a result of successful boycotts across the country. And if you aren't aware, earlier this year, Target announced that they were going to be rescinding their DEI policies. And as a result of that, every single month since January, their sales, foot traffic, and revenue has been decreasing. But it shows that there are power in numbers. And like and follow for more, and comment below your thoughts.